Hi guys, I'm Sham and I'm British Pakistani. For those who don't know what that means, I'm basically the human form of fish and chips with curry sauce. So I was born in Pakistan, right? So I speak 3 languages, which sounds really cool, but then you realise my other 2 languages are useless. And I'll give you an example. Like, I've got a friend who speaks Spanish and English fluently, so he's got a flat in Barcelona and a flat in London, and he's travels between the 2, living the dream. What can I get with my other languages? I get discounts in corner shops. I walk in there and I'm like, well, apparently there's not many Pakistani people in the room there, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. That joke was hilarious. It was layered. So no, but growing up, I was British Pakistani. I was thinking, right, this is like Hannah Montana, best of both worlds situation. I'm gonna have loads of perks, right? But turns out there's no perks. I just get racially abused twice as much. The other week I was on holiday in Calais with the boys, and I'll be honest, right? Calais, not the ideal holiday destination, but times are tough. And we was out there getting a bit rowdy, having a few drinks, and this French guy turns over to me and he goes, oh, "Go back to your own country." And I just looked at him and went, "What'd you say to me?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's right. Fuck off back to Dover, you English prick." And I was like, "Come on, mate, I'm brown. Don't be like that." Which I never thought I'd say in defence of being racially abused, but turns out the French really hate the English. But I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of being Pakistani. I was recently there last month. Has anyone ever been to Pakistan? That's really annoying because I had a great joke. The lack of diversity in this room is really not doing it for me. But no, I'll be honest. There's I don't blame you. If I didn't have family there, I wouldn't go either. It's a really backwards country. So me and my family, we're all Christian, but Pakistan's 97% Muslim. So Christians have their own neighbourhoods, schools. They even have their own hospitals. And it got me thinking when I was there. You know, as a Christian person in Pakistan, it's really hard to get a doctor's appointment because you know there's so few hospitals. And you know, when I came home, it made me think about the wonderful NHS we've got because you know it doesn't matter if you're if you're Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Jewish, because in this country no one can get a doctor's appointment. I've been waiting for 3 weeks now, just ringing up every day and just calling number 24 in the queue. I've given up at this point. You know, whatever's wrong with my balls, it is what it is. But no. I make jokes about the NHS, but my dad actually he's been a nurse for the NHS for over 15 years. Yeah, thanks guys. I've done fuck all by the way. So, but I'll let him know you made some noise. And do you remember back in COVID times when people used to clap for the NHS? Make some noise if you clap for the NHS. Well, anyway, I ran a half marathon for the NHS just to raise money because I don't know if you knew this, but all that clapping and cheering you guys did on your doorsteps, right? It did fuck all. It literally made no difference. None of you did anything. So I raised money, right? But to be honest, NHS still has no money. But in fairness, none of us have got any money, really. I've heard Brits are having to go to holiday in Calais because they can't afford anything else. But no, seriously, I was reading an article on Friday, and it was saying that women are having to turn to prostitution just to pay bills. And in some places, because the supply has gone high now, the price has gone right down. So places like Sheffield, they're charging just £10 per client, which is really quite horrible if you think about it. And the other thing with cost of living crisis, train prices have skyrocketed. Because on Saturday I was on a train to Sheffield, and I've never been before. I've heard good things. And you know, I was trying to bunk the train, and the ticket man comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, where you going?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm off to Sheffield." And it turns out he's from Sheffield as well. So he was saying, "Oh, you've got to go to this restaurant. You've got to try this bar. You've got to go to this pub." And I was thinking, there's only one place I'm going. But, you know, I let him talk to me. I think he's going to be nice to me. But at the end, he's like, "I'm going to have to charge you. That's £50. I went, £50? That's 5 shags in Sheffield. And this old couple next to me were like really horrified, sort of staring me out. The ticket man himself, he looks at me, shakes his head in disappointment. He goes, "That's the problem with you Londoners. You always go into the tourist spots. You get 8 for that down in the old town." Guys, thank you. That's my time. Thanks very much, guys.